Sorry, I went live under the wrong stream. So now I gotta recreate a December 18th one. But good evening, everybody. Happy Monday. My goodness, I can't believe I did that. Now I gotta set it up. So how are you guys doing? How was your weekend? Let's see. Hi, Terry. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Gail. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Bernita. Gail, thank you so much for posting your picture with your shirt in the Facebook group. It looks really good in black. I have to order me some more shirts because when I ordered my shirts, I ordered mediums and I shrunk them. So for any of you who are interested in ordering my shirts, make sure you order a size up, okay? Because um, the I think the company that I go through, those shirts shrink. All right, because now I have to get, or maybe I just gain weight. I don't know. Um, so I'm gonna have to order all new shirts, which I probably will do for the beginning of the year because the beginning of the year, I always take new business profile pictures, which I've been doing a good job of doing them myself, but I have some really special plans coming up the beginning of the year. I will talk to you guys about it next month. But let's see. Hey, Nicole, had a great weekend. All right. So I didn't have anybody share any topics that they wanted to discuss. Let me go to Facebook and see. Oh man, my battery about to go low. I almost forgot that I was going live today, guys. I'm sorry. I was sit up here feeding my face and drinking me some root beer and talking to my friends. And then I was like, oh shoot, I'm supposed to be going live 8:30. All right, so let's just see. Anybody drop any topics? Just do it. Okay, somebody said my thoughts on just doing general notary work. Let's see. Oh, hold on. And researching to learn more about being a notary. It seems like a lot of the different types of notaries that can be done intertwine with each other. Jurats, oath or affirmations, acknowledgments, etc. Okay, so yeah, there are different types of notarizations that could be performed, and it is state specific. So I'm not going to talk about those, but you definitely want to look in your state handbook. Hi, Marcy. Reading your state laws, that's going to get you familiar with the different types of notarizations you can perform in your state. Okay. Like here in Florida, we do the acknowledgments, we do the oath, we do the VIN verifications, we do weddings and copy certifications, right? Well, in some states, they do, they shrunk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. I'm like, my shirt shrunk. So I have to order a size up, you know? I was a little bummed out about that because I love my shirts. I still wear them. I still slide them on. um, like for example, in Michigan, they can't do copy certifications. Um, in Georgia, they do signature witnessing, and we can't. So it's different based on every state. And you definitely want to be very familiar with the types of notarizations you could perform in your state so that you are not performing one that you cannot. So, Marcy, make sure you look in your state handbook and get familiar with the different types of notarizations that you can do. And let's see, Terry, the steps to start adding and doing apostles. When you have your hours 24/7, don't you think you should be available? Some folks do it for higher ranking on their search engine. I have seen that, Terry, and I don't know how. I don't know how because I don't want to be available 24/7. Okay. I'm not leaving my house after a certain time and nobody's coming to my house after a certain time. Okay. My hours are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Now I am testing out 24-hour availability for online notary because I thought about it and I was like, I wouldn't mind hopping out of bed. to do an online notary, but I'm not hopping out of bed to drive to someone and meet them in the middle of the night. I'm just not doing that. Um, and I feel the same way about 24/7. I feel like if you say that you're available 24/7, that means that you should answer the phone when people call you at any time of the day. I really think it's unfair for people to list themselves as 24/7 because it's not being truthful. Hi, Ann Carter from Southern California. Welcome. I just don't think it's being truthful. And I think it's important as a business owner that you have transparency with your availability, your fees, and your processes, period. So I agree with you, Terry. That is just, it's not, it's false advertisement. It really is. If you're not available 24/7, it's false advertisement. Would you ever have or do a Canva live? So I have done a Canva live before. It's a pretty old video. I can do another one though. I don't mind. I do. Did I do a Canva live in my social media and marketing course? You guys know I have a social media and marketing course. I think it's like 9.99. It's really cheap. And I think I do a step by step there. I talk about SEO, I talk about your website, um, effective social media marketing. I talk about a lot of marketing because marketing seems to be everybody's barrier. Okay. Marketing is enjoyable. I really love doing it. I should have went to school for marketing, but I didn't. And I enjoy doing it as a business owner. Always have. So I definitely could. Hey, Swan. Welcome. Hi, Linda. All right. Marcy, Oklahoma. Okay. Northern California, Georgia. Okay. All right. I'm getting some people in tonight. Usually we're like 4 or 5 deep. So this is nice. That guys, thank you for joining. Let's see. Yeah, so I can set up a Canva. So what I'm supposed to be doing for the New Year's, I'm supposed to be doing a mock loan signing with you guys. I'm gonna do that for my Happy New Year um, live, and then I can do Canva too, and then you guys can ask questions. Is that what you guys would like? Me do Canva live, and then you just ask questions on different, you know, tips and sound awake. Oh, exactly. Exactly. If you answer the phone, okay, say, "Oh, hello." That's funny, Marcy. Yes, absolutely. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna see how it goes because I put on my Google business profile that I have 24/7 online availability. So we're gonna see. If I get a late call and I answer it, I'm gonna have to like get up and have myself looking decent from here to just here. We're gonna see how it works. If I don't like it, I'm gonna change my hours back to just 10 to 8. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Let's see. Yvette, what are my thoughts on just doing general notary work? There is nothing wrong with doing just general notary work, Yvette. I did general notary from the time I was commissioned in July until October. I did not become a signing agent. Well, I'm not going to say become. I did not earn my credentials as a signing agent until October. Okay, that's when I took the Notary to Pro course. I just was not very interested in jumping right into signing agent, simply because, in my opinion, that is dealing with more liability. Okay, so I stuck it out with General Notary, and I got a lot of phone calls for General Notary when I first opened up. It was crazy, but I did realize that in order for me to be successful in this business, I had to have more offerings for services. Okay. Doing general notary is cool because don't forget, you can do closings for attorneys. They may not care that you don't have that signing agent credential, not unless you're in a state where you have to have a special licensure, like the typic license in certain attorney states. And if you need any special credentials in your state, you need to be aware of that before you try to do signing agent anyway. But doing general notary, you can do a whole lot doing general notary. Okay? I do a lot. I told you guys, think it was last month. Hold on, I had pizza. I think it was last month. Marcy. Look, I'll share this. Marcy, like, don't be yawning. Hello. Oh, that's so funny. It was either last month or month before last. I did a closing for a couple, okay, and they're doctors. And they called me and they needed for me to notarize some documents that their attorney had drawn up. And I went and I ended up doing 18 notarizations, and then I charged them 20 or $30 for travel. That was all general notary. So you absolutely can be successful doing general notary work. Um, you just have to advertise the different types of documents that you're familiar with. Because don't forget, SEO is real, guys. When you are posting about what you do, you want to sprinkle in those keywords that people may be looking for. Now, everybody's looking for a notary, okay, if they need documents done, but it will be absolutely helpful if when they find you and you are available because they search a notary, they're going to look at other stuff. You know, some people don't just look and press call and call you. Sometimes they go a little deeper and look all into your stuff and see what you got going on. And so, if you have a lot of the titles of the documents that you handle in there, it kind of helps them in their decision making to call you. Does that make sense? So, you absolutely can do general notary and be successful. Okay. You don't have to jump into signing agent. Um, Let me see. Somebody was asking. Thought somebody asked about apostles. Oh yeah, they did. Let me see. The steps to start adding and doing apostles. Terry, what state are you in? Nope. No, I'm sorry. Okay. No, I'm not asking you, Siri. I'm sorry. Exactly. I-9s, wills, power of attorneys, absolutely. All of that, general notary. Now, I-9s, necessarily, you don't have to be a notary to do I-9s. They just use us because we are a person of good character. We're background checked by the state. So they just feel confident in knowing that we're going to be truthful in verifying the identity documents that their employees present to you so that you can sign the I-9. But you don't have to be a notary. I was asking Terry. Terry, what state are you in? Okay. I saw. Why Terry and Siri don't sound the same? Let me see. Yes, I do have a free apostle course. I have a free apostle course. And if you're what I tell people, because her question was, what are the steps to start adding apostles? When you decide to add a service, you need to make sure that that service is something that is in demand in your area. I know, right, Swan? Just nosy. um, Before you add any service, you need to make sure that it's in demand in your area. Okay. I do apostles in my area, but my friends, they're up, by Orlando or Jacksonville area, and they don't really get a lot of requests for it. So you definitely, hey, Ayana. So you want to make sure that if you're going to offer a service, make sure it's in demand in your area, because you can get the knowledge to know how to do it, but if you never get a call to do it, it kind of defeats the purpose. So if you want to start doing apostles, like Bernita said, I do have a free course. Just go on there. You will learn the basics of how to do it and what needs to be done. Every state has their own steps that you need to take to do it. So most importantly, if you're going to do an apostle, you need to go to your state website and see what it is they need. Okay. Now, in my course, it basically shows you how to know if you're going to be getting an apostle for this person or you're going to be getting a certification. Because if the country they're sending the documents to are not part of the Hague Convention, then most likely you're going to be getting a certification. If they are, then you're going to be getting an apostle. But all the information you can learn in the course. So just go on there, sign up for an account. It's free and access the course. I'll see your access request come to my email and I will grant you access to access the course and take it. And you can take your time because it's online. Um, it was some things that I wanted to talk about, but thank you guys so much for giving me so much to talk on. Let's see. Today is the last day for you to sign up for the notary meetup. Okay. You cannot sign up for the notary meetup after today. The reason being is because my girl needs to have enough time to get everybody's projects together. Okay. So remember, you go on my event website. I'm going to share it right now for those of you who were thinking about it and now you're like, I do want to do it, but where do I go? Let me pull it up. What is it under? It's under Backstage. Backstage.zoho.com, I think. So what you have to do is you have to sign up under my event page. After you sign up, and it's free, okay? After you sign up for my event page, on my event page, you're going to get a confirmation email. Oh no, it ended. It said ticket sales ended. So I must have ended it at a certain time. I probably ended it when her shop closed. So actually, you guys can't sign up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you did decide last minute that you want to go, just let me know. I can manually add you, and then I'll shoot you the email with the link so you can go choose your project. You do have to pay for your project. The price is $35 to $70. So it depends on what project you pick. Okay, I think I paid $35 for my project. And I need to know how many people are going. That's why I was having you sign up through my event page because I'm going to be providing snacks and mimosas. So I need to have a head count. All right. What, Nicole? I thought we were riding together. Oh, I don't think I did see you on there. You didn't sign up. Aw, well, you'll be missed. Absolutely. So yeah, today was the last day for you guys to sign up. I'm sorry. I'll try to do another meetup. Um, maybe the second quarter of the year. I don't know. I'm gonna be super busy starting the beginning of the year. And like I said, I will let you guys know next month. I don't want to um jinx it, so I'll let you guys know what's going on next month, okay? I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm excited too. All right. Let's see. Gail says, so when I advertise closing docs notarizing, what terms do I put on my site? Also, where can I go to see sample closing docs? Okay, so you're not advertising that. You're not advertising closing docs. What you can advertise is that you facilitate real estate closings as a notary, or that you're a signing agent. If you list that you're a signing agent, they're automatically going to know that you can facilitate real estate closings. You don't need to specifically list the closing docs. Where can you go to see sample closing docs? Last week, last week when I went live, I showed everybody the Notary Education Group website. And on the resources page, I have two different buttons where you can click and you will be able to get sample docs. For those of you who are subscribing members in my membership, you have access to the member library where you have a lot of sample docs and a lot of sample closing documents. I did have to have an I-9 notarized, but later after becoming a notary. I found my copy of that I-9. It was a jurat. So we do not notarize I-9s, Mercy. Those are never notarized. They are only signed, and we do not even sign them in the capacity of a notary. We sign them in a capacity of a authorized representative or authorized agent or something like that. Okay, Carter, that's a good start because a lot of people, you're not local, it doesn't matter. The I-9s are never to be notarized anywhere in the United States. Now, are you outside of the USA? If you're outside the USA, I'm not sure if they even do I-9s, but in the USA, we do not notarize our I-9s. The I-9 form itself has nowhere for you to notarize it. And we don't put a stamp there and we don't attach a certificate. Now, the difference is some companies will have the employee bring the I-9 and then they will have a separate document that they typed out that they may want you to notarize. But we never notarize the I-9 form itself. Nicole, I know, right? I'm so sad, but something else is in store. Oh, Nicole, okay. All right. Well, I can't wait to see what that in store is. Let's see. I-9 authorization to work in the USA. Exactly. The I-9 authorization to work in the USA. We don't put a notary stamp on that. So if you went to a notary and they did, they probably were not aware of how to do it. And if you guys are interested in learning more about how to handle I-9s, they themselves offer free online webinars. All you got to do is sign up for it. Me and my friends, we signed up, and some of my members, we signed up to attend live one of their seminars because they have them all the time. You just have to go on there and pick a date that's not full, and they will give you the rundown on it. Let's see. Okay, so the course. What did you guys do for Black Friday and Cyber Monday? Because I've been in a chokehold. Exactly, Swan. We are authorized representatives. We do not sign the I-9s as a notary at all. They just come to us because we're a person of good character and background check. So they trust that we will verify the employees' identities and not falsify anything. Is it I9.gov? No, it's USCIS. Let me type it in. Hold on. USCIS.gov. And then go into the search and type I9. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting I can share my screen. Let me share my screen and show you. Let's see. Share screen. Oh, Marcy, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could meet with all you guys. So far, I am planning to go to Texas and meet some notaries in Michigan. So, and that's because I know people there. Michigan is home for me. In Texas, I have a friend there. All right, so you guys see my screen. So it's uscis.gov, okay? And you see the search bar here? I just type I-9 there, okay? And then here it is. It tells you the acceptable documents you can use to identify people on the form and all that stuff. They did change their form, okay? Yeah, let's see. You can download a copy. You can see the instructions here. But I wanted to show you guys where the, let me see, the I-9 webinars are. Because you can sign up to attend and it's totally free. Let's see. Oh, here it is, I-9 Central. Okay, so this is it. Nope, don't want to do that. So this is it here. It tells you all the latest updates regarding that. And here's learning resources. Okay, let's see. I wanted to show you guys the seminars. I forgot how I found it. Handbook. Let's go to Form I-9. Let's just take me to the same thing. No, I don't want to do that. Word file, special instructions. Oh, let's see related links. Let's see. Handbook I-9 Central. No. Let me see. I-9 webinar. Okay, here it is. Maybe it's the Form I-9 resources. No, that's not what I want to see. E-Verify webinars, maybe. Oh, here it is, guys. I'm looking like I know I found it. So here, I'm gonna drop the website in the comment. I sure will, Terry. All right, guys. So I dropped the link in the chat. And all you gotta do is go on here and find when they're doing it again. Okay, because they do them. See, here you go. E-Verify is gonna be November 28th. So that's tomorrow. Form I-9 document training is tomorrow at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So all you gotta do is click on there. And if it's not full, it'll let you register. See? Just click register, put your information. Excuse me. Put your information in and register. You'll get an email confirmation and a reminder in your email when to join the Zoom. Okay. We're in Texas. I have a friend who lives near Dallas, Texas. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I shared the chat for the I-9 for you guys. So, yeah. And how can you market yourself for I-9? You could just market that you help employees verify help employers verify their employees for work. What area of Texas will you go to do a notary meetup? Probably Dallas, just because that's where she is. I'm gonna be close near her because I don't know, Texas. I've only been there once, and that was to visit her. So if I do anything, she's gonna be the person that's gonna be setting up the location and telling me what's a good place and all that stuff because she's there. And she's not in Dallas. She's in a city that's near Dallas. So she's it's called start with the E, I think. Is it Eurus or let me see. I don't know. Start with an E, I think. Wherever it is, it's near Dallas because that's where she took me when we were hanging out. Euless, there you go. That's where she is. How far is Euless from Dallas? Because that's where we went. That's where we went to hang out. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, it's not far. 21 minutes. So yeah, that's where we were hanging out, and that's where she lives. Okay, yeah, that's where she is. So that's where I'll be. And I'll probably set up shop in Dallas and she'll let me know what's going on and um where'd be a good place for me to set up a meetup. So I'll let you guys know because I'll be able to do that next year sometime. Okay, I'll let you guys know in advance. I'm planning to do Texas and I'm planning to do Michigan. Okay. All right, so the meetup. Oh, the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Y'all didn't tell me. How'd y'all do? Did y'all survive or did you spend a whole lot of money? Because I spent a whole lot of money. Did you guys take advantage of my t-shirt sales, my course sales? I think it's over now, or it's probably over midnight. I marked all of my t-shirts, all of them, 25% off. And then I also, hold on, guys. I'm doing a closing tomorrow, and I've been waiting for them to email me back and let me know that they got my confirmation. Okay, that's not them. Okay, anyway, yeah, marked all my t-shirts 25% off. The sale ends today at midnight, 11:59 actually. And then I did a course bundle. That course bundle was general notary course and the basics on Ron and e-notary bundled in one, 25% off for 66.50. So you get them together. You don't get them separately. You get them together for 66.50, and that ends tonight as well. Okay, Stephanie, she said she survived. I I did a lot of shopping, but I got some good deals. I really did. And what else? One of my members purchased the bundle course that I have on sale that's about to expire, and I'm supposed to be raffling it off. And so I haven't decided how I'm going to raffle it off or what will be the requirements, but I will let you guys know. What is the story with the sunflowers on some of the shirts? There is no story. I had made the shirts before and I had really liked them, and I put them for sale, and nobody bought them, so I took them off. And so I had on my sunflower notary shirt one day when I was doing live, and a lot of you were like, "Oh my god, I really like that shirt." And I was like, "I had this shirt for sale and nobody bought it, so I took it off." And so they asked me to put it back on, and people have been buying it up. And I'm like, "Oh." But when I put it up there before, what I will say is I'm not really good with advertising my t-shirts because it's not really a part of my notary. Like, I market my notary business, and I know that I can make money marketing my shirts, but I just don't do a good job of it. So whenever I mention the shirts and that I have them, I get sales for them. And then when I don't talk about them, I don't get sales. So that's why when it comes to your notary business, guys, you have to market and you have to be consistent. Because if you're not consistent, then you will end up like me, not selling any of my t-shirts, but only selling them when I talk about them. So you talk about it, you get the business. You don't talk about it, you don't get business. That's how it works. Swan, you did not do any shopping? Let me tell you guys. I bought 4 pair of shoes. I bought a Coach purse. I bought I bought a lot of pants. I bought a lot of pants. I bought a lot of slacks because I plan on being more professional and very colorful, when I'm out there because of my last interaction with a signer. And they were complimenting me on how I look and my professionalism and my confidence and blah blah blah, and it just kind of encouraged me and motivated me to do it. And so with all of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, I took advantage. So I got a bunch of clothes. Is what I got. You did a little shopping, Nicole. Swan, you were strong. Okay, you were strong. Usually, I don't buy nothing because no, I'll take that back. Usually, I don't buy anything for myself. I buy stuff for my kids. And whenever it comes to me buying stuff for myself, I usually feel guilty about it. And my husband, he always tells me not to do that. Like, you do stuff for everybody else. You should do stuff for yourself, and you should not feel bad about it. I'm like, I know, but I do, but I feel great about that. Oh, and I bought some jewelry. I bought these earrings I have on, and I have bought a gold necklace. I bought 2 of them. So yeah, I treated myself and I feel good about it. I can't wait till everything comes in the mail though. Let's see. Stephanie, she survived, but she did buy some stuff. Okay. You will think, you will think you on the Indy 500 driving. Yes, Marcy. Oh my God. My friend, she's been there for a little bit and she drive crazy. I was sitting in the car with her, oh, you too close, you too close. She like, girl, I mean, she get close to people and she's doing this and darting in and out of traffic. I'm like, I cannot. That freeway was crazy. I thought the people were crazy drivers here in Florida. Man, them people in Dallas, man, whew, man, I was scared for my life. And she thought it was just so funny. And I was like, that is not funny, girl. You about to have me have a whole heart attack here. And I have to come when it's warm. I visited her in March and it was cold. And I was very mad. And then she told me, had the audacity to tell me, "Oh no, the weather's gonna be nice this week." So I come there, I got on leggings, I got on a little tight shirt, and I had on sandals, and I had brought a jacket because I know it was gonna be cooler that night. I got off that plane, I was so mad at her. I said, "I'm cold." Yeah, I looked and it looks like it's not gonna be nice. I'm like, really? Like, so I'm going back home. She's like, no, no, we're gonna have fun. It was cold, it was rainy. I was so mad. I said, so I won't be coming to see you in March anymore. I either saw her in March or April. Won't be doing that anymore. I'll be making sure I visit her in the summer. Okay. Coming from the heat to the heat because I'm not doing that cold. I went back home 2 weeks ago, I think, for my cousin husband's surprise birthday party, and it was 30 degrees in Michigan. I was like, oh. and I'm used to it, but I just was not happy with it. I don't like being cold. And the special U-turn lanes, oh, the special U-turn lanes here in Florida are crazy. So yeah, and Dallas is crazy too. It's just, but I'm gonna make an effort to go. Okay, so I talked about the sales, I talked about the courses. I'm also going to be raffling off a bag. So everybody knows that I have a rolling bag for my notary bag. My old one, my friend was supposed to get it, but she bought several other bags, so she don't want that bag. So I'm going to raffle the bag off. And I haven't decided the requirements. So I have to brainstorm. You guys give me some ideas. What do you think will be good requirements for me to raffle off the course that my member purchased for me to give away and my old notary bag? Okay, Marcy. See, that's what I had to buy because I've been working home for years. So I don't really have business attire. Like I went to the thrift store and I got a bunch of like slacks and stuff and I've gained a little weight. Yeah, Ayana, that's not funny. Ayana's the one that was supposed to get the bag. um, went to the thrift store, bought me a bunch of pants, and I've gained just a little weight, so some of those pants are kind of tight. Um, I bought a few pair of loafers that I have that I've worn into the ground because they're comfortable, and I just throw them on when I'm getting ready to go to a signing. And then I have these shirts that are embroidered, right, with my business name on them. But I only have like 5 or 6 of them, and sometimes I don't wanna wear them. Sometimes I wanna wear, like, a really pretty blouse to match my shoes and, kinda color coordinate, so I was happy to see that they had those clothes on sale, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take advantage and, up my wardrobe." It is cold in the D, yes. Every year it gets cold as heck in the D. Oh, Ayana, you probably was laughing at that, right? I was freezing. Ayana is from Michigan as well. We're Michigan natives. So we know how cold it gets, and it's just very uncomfortable. Okay. Very uncomfortable. All right. Okay, guys. So, did you have any other topics you wanted to talk about? That's what I want to tell y'all. I want to tell y'all what happened to me today. So, I had a customer call me Saturday. I think he called Saturday. He said that he was going to be needing a notary for some closing documents, but the documents weren't ready yet. And he wanted to know if he could make an appointment with me for Monday. And so I was like, sure. And so I looked at my calendar and I told him, oh, right. Yeah. Cold as heck in the D. I looked at my calendar and I was like, yes, I can see you, what time? He said afternoon. And so I said, "Okay, will 2 o'clock work?" And he said, "Yeah." So I got his name, his email. I sent him over, my general list of how to prepare for your appointment, yada yada. And then I sent him an appointment invite, and he accepted. And so we're good. So today comes, and I went to Home Depot because I'm doing a setup in the back of my car with the printer and the inverter and battery. Okay, so around 11:10, he texts me and he says, "Hey, documents are not ready yet." And so I'm like, "Okay," because oh, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. I end up having to text him back and let him know I could not do 2 o'clock because I forgot that I had a doctor appointment for my daughter at 2:50. I asked him if he could come at 12. He said, "If the documents are ready." Yes. I said, "Okay, cool." So fast forward. He texts me at 11:10, said the documents are not ready. I said, "Okay, keep me posted." So I get home and it's around like 11:40, 11:45ish. And so I'm texting I'm like, "Hey, you know, just so you know, I am also able to notarize your documents online." And so I'm pitching to him how the process works. And then you know what he gonna text me back? He texts me back and said, "Okay, no, I think I'll pass. I scheduled an appointment with another notary for this afternoon." What? I'm like, "Okay, no problem. I'll go ahead and cancel your appointment." And so I was mad because before he called, I had received a request to do a signing for $100 at 1 o'clock, and they wanted to know if I was available. And I put that I wasn't available because I had this 12 o'clock. And then this punk gon' cancel at 11:50. I'm like, dude, if I knew that you were gonna make an appointment with another notary, I could have took the 1 o'clock appointment. No harm, no foul, right? I was so ticked off, guys. I was so ticked off. And so my dad was saying, well, you should start charging your customers deposits so that if they do cancel, I was like, well, no, I'm not going to do that because for one, he was coming to me. So the only thing that really was a hassle for me was that I waited for you and I had to decline work thinking that you were going to come at that scheduled time. I just hate when people aren't considerate with people time because if I knew you weren't coming, I could have put somebody else in that spot, right? Bernita, it's not funny. I was so mad. And so I was like, no. Now, if it was a mobile notary appointment, that would be different because I would want them to pay me travel in advance. But because he was coming to the house, I'm like, whatever. So I was mad about it, but it is what it is. It happens. It does. It doesn't happen often, but it happens. Yes, we can, Jacqueline. So long story short, I end up getting called for another signing and then another signing. So I feel better now. All right. So, oh, exactly, Bernita. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, let's talk about Yelp. Okay, Jacqueline, what do you want to know about Yelp? How to sign up? Is it free? How to use it? I will tell you guys, I have a Yelp page and they will call and harass you and try to sell you. Um, Try to upsell you on adding stuff to your website, not your website, your business page. And it might help, but I just don't want to pay it because the same thing that you guys are offering, Google offers. Why do I have to pay you? I do great on Google. People find me on Google all the time for free. So why do I have to pay Yelp to get business? That doesn't make any sense. So if you're going to use Yelp, and you don't want to pay for the extras, you don't have to. Tell them to take you off their calling list so they won't call you. They haven't called me recently. They have still called me, but not as much. Okay. Your Yelp page is no different from your Google business page. You want to make sure you update it on a regular basis. I am kind of overkill with it. I post every day something on there. I have a social media content planner that I use, and it schedules all of my posts. So all I have to do is put all the posts on there, click all the channels that I have, and then it posts them all the time. And so Google gets updated every day for me, but you do not have to do that. You should, however, at least update your business page at least once a week, at least. Okay, so that I mean, not the business, the Google algorithm can know that you're active. I mean, you want to be at the top of the search when people are searching for notary. And you're not going to be at the top of the search if you open up this business page and 6 months later, you haven't done anything with it. Like you need to make sure it's updated on a regular basis. And it's just like posting on social media. When you click on update, you can create a post. And the really cool thing about it is when you do the post, you want to add a button. Okay. Because when people search you and they see you pop up, they may see your updates, but it's really helpful if you put a button on it because then they can do what we call a call to action on that post or update that you made, as opposed to clicking and going to your page and searching for your website or phone number. Let's see. The not calls a lot too. I wanted to sign up to get wedding jobs. Really? That's so annoying when they do that. I know that they have to make their money, but Google doesn't call you like that. I just watched your book review talking about Yelp and them calling you 1 million times. Yes, Bernita, because they do. You did next door. I did next door after you talked about it on a live a while back. Accepted first try. Oh, cool. And that's another one, guys. Next door. Surprisingly, I've gotten customers off next door. My neighbors, they always shout me out when people need a notary. Bourgeot is right over there in the neighborhood. You can just go over there. I'm like, Thank you, neighbors. I have a lot of neighbors that only use me. And we are sandwiched between four. We are sandwiched between four places where they can go and get a notary in office. UPS, Pack Mail, another UPS, and a mailbox center, all within my immediate vicinity, but they always call me. So it means a lot to me. I have Yelp page. I need to pump it up a bit. I told them that I am not in a position right now to put. I told the person I will call them when I'm ready. The girl told them take me off the call list. Do not call me. I am not interested in anything you're talking about. Well, can you stand to get more business? I can and is. Goodbye. Do not call me. Suggestions for daily, weekly post ideas. Bernita, you know what? When it comes to your business pages, you want to I was going to say you want to treat it like your social media pages, but when it comes to social media, the idea is to be social. Okay? People don't want to see your sales all the time. Hey, I'm a notary. Did you know I'm a notary? Hey, I'm a mobile notary. Yeah, I do online notary. They don't want to see that all the time. But on Nextdoor and Google and Yelp, they do because they are going to your page for that. When people follow you on social media, they're not going to your page for that. They don't want to follow you for that. They want to follow you for likes or interests or um, affiliation. That's why they're following you. They're not following you, because if anything, other notaries are following you on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. So when it comes to Nextdoor, when it comes to Google My Business, Yelp, and Bing, you want to post ads. Okay. Post your digital business card and add a caption to it. Um, Post your picture and take a picture of you doing notary or signing a paper or maybe with your notary stamp. Hey, I'm a notary. I'm available at this time. That's the type of stuff that you want to market on those pages. You just want to put anything that's notary related, and that includes the services that you offer, your availability, how can they contact you. They really like to see those because it's so much easier for them to see the picture with the phone number on it as opposed to they see your picture, they gotta read the caption, now they gotta go to your page, now they gotta find your number, find your website. It's just you want to make sure because you have people with a very short attention span, okay? Especially with the rise of TikTok, okay? Those things go what every minute or so. So people's attention span is very short. So if they have to do too many clicks to get what they're looking for, they're going to go to the next person. So you want to make it as easy as possible when you're doing these ads. Put what you do, how can they contact you, what are your hours? That's literally, I mean, you can't get more simpler than that. You know, you don't have to be all glitzy and glammy. You don't have to have videos with music and all that stuff unless you want to, but they're really just looking for the basics. Like, do you offer what I need? And when do you do it? And how can I get it done? That's it. Is the information, if the information has not changed, then how do you update? No, so I'm gonna share my page. I'm gonna show you. So when I say you have to do updates on Google, I mean do post. So let me see if I can try to get to my Google business page. Let me go to my business email. It's a little tricky because they made it so much harder for me to, do the Google business profile. Let me see. Mm, okay, this is not how you can get in there. Maybe it's under here then. Let's go there. Not like that either. That just make it so much hard. Okay, so here it is. You see this button here where it says add update? All of these are my updates. You see this? This is the same stuff that you get if you're following me on Facebook. This is the same stuff you see on Facebook. Well, on Google Business, they're called updates. All these are our posts. You see this button here? If you click it, it takes you right to my website. Okay. I probably should have had it go to appointments, but it goes right to my website. Gonna go back. Okay. You could add an update, you could add an offer, or you can add an event. So I'm going to click add update. And if you see this, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? It looks just like Facebook. Okay. You can type something here, you can add a picture there, and you can add any of these buttons. And then when you add a button, it's going to ask you to put a link there. And then you click preview to see how it looks, and then you click post. So it's not called posts, it's called updates on Google Business. Did that answer your question? Did I say I'll do a huh? Critique? Did I? I don't know, girl. Let me see. Google my business. Okay, wait. You're only part-time right now, so I'm hesitant to open a Google page. Okay, so Carter, let me tell you, when I first did my Google business page, I put that I was open after I got off of work from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., Monday through Friday. At one point, I had on there I was open from 6 to 8, Monday through Friday. So you can put whatever hours you want, and it will show that you're open when you're open, and it'll show that you're closed when you're closed. Where could I find someone to do my social media pages and platforms? I don't want to spend a lot of money. What do you mean by that, Terry? Are you meaning do the post? Because you don't have to pay someone to do that. You could do it yourself. Not that you just don't want to. Now, if you don't want to, that's a different story. But it is fairly simple to do. As a matter of fact, I will go on Canva really quick and show you guys just a snippet of how simple it is. Like you literally don't have to create anything from scratch because Canva already has all of the templates already mapped out. All you have to do is switch out an image, switch out some words, add your website, and bam, it's yours. Posting updates and figuring how to use the calendar to send out emails and posts. Hmm, I mean, it's gonna cost. What you could do is go on Fiverr. Are you guys familiar with Fiverr? Fiverr has freelancers on there that will literally do anything for you, and they're very affordable. So you may want to check that out. Yeah, a virtual assistant as well. Thank you, walking us through the steps on how to do them. You're welcome, Marcy. Now let me show y'all Canva real quick because I get it. When you're thinking about doing all this stuff, it can be a little intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, so here's Canva. Okay, I'm already signed in because I'm on here all the time. Now I have Canva Pro, which means that I have access to more than what the free Canva would give you. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so here I use social media a whole lot. So if you click on social media, you can create an Instagram post, a Facebook post, an Instagram story, WhatsApp status, Facebook cover, Instagram reel, all of that. Most most times I either do the Instagram post square or the Facebook post landscape. So I'm going to click here, create blank. Okay, so here you see it's a blank page, right? You can go over here and you can literally type in anything that you're looking for. So let's just say I type in business. Okay, and it gives me all of these templates, right? So let me see, I can scroll through it. Let's click this one. Okay. See how easy I did? Tired of searching for a notary and getting nowhere? And then that could be your picture, right? Then in your caption, you can write out, I'm your reliable source for all things notary. If you need me, I'll answer. You can even text me for faster response. Call 555-555-5555. That's it. Or visit notaryservice.com for more information, whatever. I just freestyled it. You can add your website here. You know how I did notaryservice.com. Go here to text. Everything you need is over here. Go to text, add a text box, put the website there. You can move it here. You could change it white like everything else. No, I just want this white. You can make it small. You add your phone number there, whatever. This is your caption. And then you can post that right in social media. High school student that's going to school for technology, whatever it's called these days. Thank you, walking us through the steps on how to do an update. You're welcome. Yep, Bernita. Yes, Terry, Fiverr is definitely the spot. I mean, I still go on there for everything. Repeat the Apostle course information. I have my Apostle course on my website. I will drop the link in the chat. But what do you guys think about the Canvas? The Canva, this is pretty easy, right? Just use a template that's already here and type away. Add your information. Add something catchy. This is catchy. Tired of searching for a notary and getting nowhere. Somebody see that? Yes. Oh my God. Like it's so irritating. As soon as I need a notary, I do a call. They don't answer. Da, da, da. Da. Then they see your caption here. I'm your reliable source for all things notary. If you need me, I'll answer. Like, oh, sweet. Let me save her for when I need a notary next time. Okay. So it's super easy to do. It's just about you being creative. And if you want to get real creative, you can let Chat GPT do it for you. You can type things into Chat GPT and it will give you all type of ideas that you can work with. Okay. So doing the, marketing here, it doesn't have to be hard. You literally can just use what they already have. You don't have to make anything from scratch. Use what they already have, add some words and post it. What do you guys think about the Canva demonstration? I know it was short and sweet, but I figured since I'm on here and I can share my screen, I might as well show you guys. Leave, leave that. Oh, the Apostle course. Let me drop the link. Hold on just a second. Mm. Let's find it. Apostle. Or you know what I can do? I can just post the link to all of the courses and you guys can just take a look. That's easier. So copy the link and put it here. I made it look easy. It is easy, Terry. I promise you it is. It's literally that easy. That's all I do. That is all I do. And make it look catchy. And remember, those are the type of posts that you want to consider putting on Yelp, Google My Business, Bing, and Nextdoor. Okay. Not Facebook, Instagram. You can post that stuff every once in a while. What I'm going to be doing this month is I'm picking one day out the week to share all of my business services. And all of the other days of the week, I'm just going to be sharing stuff that I think people will be interested in, because social media is for social. Okay. So share quotes or share a funny story or maybe share a customer testimonial, share behind the scenes, share a poll, share an article. Those are the type of things people want to see on social media. They don't want to see a bunch of stuff about what I do and how I do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just it. But on Google My Business and Yelp and Bing and Nextdoor, yes, they do. They want to see all things on what you do because that's where they're going to look for people like us. Okay. I dropped in the chat my course page. Excuse me. You guys didn't come up with how you want me to. I mean, give me some ideas on how to raffle off this free bag and this free course bundle. And I saw somebody say something, said raffle mind blank. Who was that? Mm, I saw it somewhere. Yeah, that's how I feel. My mind is blank. I don't know how to. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna talk it over with some of my notary family, and then we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out what is the best way to go ahead and do those giveaways. Canva. Yeah, you do have to spend time with it because it's it's intimidating in the beginning, but once you start using it, it's gonna be like, oh my God, like why did I not use this? Like ever since I learned about it and have been using it, I do not know how I've been getting along without it. Of course. Of course. But none of them need it because they have access to other stuff. So they don't need that stuff. So I would rather figure out how I want to give it to you guys. I just have to brainstorm and see what would be because at first I was gonna do where I have everybody do a raffle, right? I was going to have everybody buy a raffle ticket for $1. Okay. And when you buy a raffle ticket, it's like if you were doing a raffle in person, you're buying all of these numbers. And then so if you spend $5, you're going to have five different numbers, right? And so I'm going to put all the numbers in the bag and I'm going to pull the number. I'm going to um, present the number. And then somebody's going to say, I have that number. Then you have to show me you have the number, obviously. And then you're going to be the winner. So that's what I was thinking about. Um, because it's potentially like, okay, you spent $1 for a raffle, you won, you literally paid $1 for a bag. Okay. At first I was selling the bag and I was making you pay for shipping, but if I raffle this bag off, you're not paying for nothing but the raffle ticket. I'm going to pay to ship it to you. Okay. With the course, I'm going to give you the course. So it's like you paid $1 for it, if you're going to be buying the raffle ticket, right? So that's how I was going to do it. Great information. How do you feel about notaries doing shorts on, say, TikTok about quick info? Yes, Bernita, I was thinking about my upcoming event too, but I don't have a lot of Florida people attending because it's going to be here in Florida. So I wanted to do it for um, a larger, community of people, which would be you guys and my Facebook group. Great information. How do you? Oh, Terry, look, I'm not on TikTok. Now, wait, I'll correct that. I do have a TikTok page, and ever so often I may post something, but I am not TikTok savvy. I'm not. And I don't want to say it, but I kind of blame it on my age. Like I'm just not with it. I can't get with it. Okay. I can't even get with watching TikTok. Okay. Because what I don't like to do is sometimes I don't want to watch stuff with noise. I have kids, so I value quiet. I really do. When my kids are loud and there's a lot of noise going on, I can't really focus. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a noise going on, I'm really trying not to do anything. Now, when I have quiet, I'm more productive. And so when I look at TikTok, it's noise. It's a lot of noise for me, and I just can't get with it. Bernita, what? What? What does that mean? By the way, Gail, Bernita is the one that made me put back up the sunflower notary shirt because she said, I love sunflowers. Where'd you get your shirt? And I told her, and she was like, why are you not selling them anymore? I love sunflowers. And she's the one with this big, beautiful sunflower that she grew, by the way, as her profile picture. You said no more ideas. I appreciate you trying to help me. But that's the only thing that I could think of is I would have people, buy raffle tickets for $1. That's all I could think of. So, yeah. But then I would have to raffle off the money for the tickets that were bought too. Yeah, that's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about. And yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to my notary family about it, and we're gonna put our heads together and see what would be the best way to go about doing that. I don't know if you guys have seen my old notary bag. I have a video on YouTube, I think. But it is just like my notary bag I have now, but it's not as big. So mm, this is my notary bag. Okay. Has wheels and it has a handle. And the other notary bag that I have, see, it has a handle. The other notary bag that I used to have is the same, but it doesn't have as many compartments as this one. And I needed more compartments. So I didn't want to just take it to the Salvation Army because I spent $50 on that bag. And I spent 100. I might have spent a little over $100 for this one. So yeah. What if I did that on my Facebook page along with sayings, etc.? I see a lot of people doing that, Terry, and that is a good idea. I see a lot of people doing that. And there's nothing wrong with doing that because remember, that's what people are doing nowadays. People are watching videos. I'm not a video watching person, but people are watching videos. Now, what I will say is I do watch the Facebook Reels. And with the Facebook Reels, I have all of them on silent. So I can watch them. And then with those, they have the captions. And I rather read the words than hear all the noise because you not only hear them talking, you hear music and all that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear all that. I like just watching and reading the captions and or the subtitles. Yeah, I'm that type of person. But that's the thing nowadays. People want to see videos. People want to hear noise. So if you did that, that would be good for you because that's what people are going to social media for. I mean, you might as well, if you're going to do advertising, you might as well do it and deliver it in the way that people want. And video is it. Video, Reels, TikTok, that is the end thing. So you got the right idea about quick info and tips. Yes, you got the right idea. Well, this was a good Q&A tonight, guys. I really appreciate you guys talking to me, asking me questions, um, doing the screen share, and me showing you guys different things. This was awesome. Thank you guys so much for this. Did you guys have any other questions? I'm hoping that, me showing you guys Canva a little bit and the Google, how to do the updates, that helped. Don't forget that Yelp and Bing, they're the same way as far as Google, with doing the posts. You want to do that on those because you want to make sure that you're staying active. And no, you don't have to do it every day like I do, but you do want to do it. Don't do it once every 6 months, please. Okay. Because you're not going to get the top of anybody's page if you're not being active. Yes, I did. I did, Terry. You may have gotten on here after the fact, but I did. Yes. I did. All right, look at there. I'm getting notifications about money, guys. I'm getting money. Got deposits coming in left and right. I love it. That's how it's supposed to be. You do the work. Okay, yeah. In the beginning of the video, I was going over the questions and topics that you had listed. So you may have to, once this video ends, go back to the first 15 minutes, maybe. I was supposed to be doing something. I'm trying to give someone access. They just requested access to course. There we go. No, that's not. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Did you guys have any other questions for me? Now, this is how I like my Q&As to be. So you guys need to make sure that you continue to show up like this and continue to pick my brain and talk to me because this was a really good Q&A. My book review was good. This Q&A, I think the last Q&A was awesome too. Right, Bernita, that's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at these notifications like, all right, all the hard work is paying off. It say you got cash, you got cash, you got paid. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Mhm. All right, let me see. Okay, so I don't see you guys dropping any more questions, so I guess you're tapped out. You're tapped out for questions. You're welcome, Terry. You guys motivate me to do it. If you guys weren't, you know, asking questions and just wanting to know how to be successful in this business, then I wouldn't do this. But you guys give me the drive I need to do it, and I appreciate it. Yes, Stephanie, I'm about to go to bed, girl. I'm tired too. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, look, I'm about to go because it's getting close to my bedtime. It literally just came up, said sleep on. So you guys have a good night. Have a great week. And if I decide to do the book review this Saturday, I will let you guys know. Other than that, I will see you guys again next Monday. Have a good one. Bye.